and welcome to my tutorial on how to win a Fortnite game. I have decided to do this tutorial since, I'm a bit of a pro gamer and I wanted to show you on how to win a Fortnite game, also known as get a Vicroy. I know you're pretty new at the game probably since you're watching this guide, so I'll just show you the basics and show you how to win with the new Shockwave hammer. We'll get into that later. So, first thing we want to do is equip a bit of a try-hard skin, I would call it. Basically, what we want to do is, as seen over here, we want to go into our locker and we want to choose a good-looking skin. Very important, we choose a toxic skin like Nogops or the Poised Playmaker. They are very try-hard skins, so people get mad at you when you kill them. Other skins do work, but not as well. You don't feel as good while killing people. Right, so next up we do have the back bling. Not as important, I just choose one I like. Personally I like this one, it's cool ammo, and I like how it looks. The pickaxe, any pickaxe does work. I do prefer the crowbar since it's OG and stuff, but any pickaxe really works. It's up to you, personal choice. The emotes are the most important part though. You want some kind of toxic emote, like take the elf. I would have take the L if I owned it, but I don't sadly. Or sad trombone. It's also just, making fun of them for listening to just you. Another one is also the F. It's like, just press F to pay respects. You lost, I won. What more is there to say? So, we can actually just get into the actual game. Right, so now that we are in the game, I will be showing you how to essentially know what you're gonna do. So what you want to do is land over here. It's called the Citadel. Very important that you land over here, because you get the good loot there. I will show you later. Specifically right down there, a white chest called an Oathbound chest spawns there, and it's very important that you get it because they spawn either a Shockwave hammer or an Excalibur rifle. You don't really want the Excalibur rifle, it's good but not very good, but the hammer, that's where the good thing is. As you see here, there's like a path, that's where the battle bus comes from, and that's how you drop. That's basically showing you the line where you can drop from. And it slowly goes over and you just press space to exit. It's pretty simple. So let's just get into the actual thing. So you just press space. I recommend doing it about when you're like diagonal to it, but then go pretty steeply down since you want to go fast. Once you're actually there, you see there is an Oathbound chest up there, but I'm deciding to go for this one since my friend is taking the other one. And we get a Shockwave hammer. It's very good, and I will quickly just show you how it works. You can just... Basically, it's very OP right now. You press right click, and then you do the jump thing, and you just jump really far, and then you can hit with the hammer itself, which doesn't take up a use, and that deals 75 damage to whoever you're gonna use it on, which is very good. As you see here, we are in the circle. I can pause that and skip back. We're in the circle. If you're outside the circle, this is like the storm circle, and this is the storm. And if you're outside of the storm circle, you do take damage depending on how far in the game you are. It's not a lot in the beginning, but you do want to stay clear of it at the end. That's very important because you don't want to die. We don't really want to move too much right now since we are in the storm, but we do want to go up and kill the Ageless. That's this guy. He's just a boss, and when you kill him, you get one of the hammers, which, the more hammers, the better. So we're just gonna fight him a bit, and then we're gonna skip to a later part when we have killed him, which happens about now. There we go, you see we get the Nighty Night, defeat the Ageless champion, 2000 XP, don't really care about the XP, but now we have 2 hammers. That is 4 jumps, the right click ability, yeah, the jumps. 4 of those, 8 of those, there you go, as you see. Now we're getting to a thing called a POI capture point, I do believe. Let me just, fuck's sake. Yeah, they are called POI capture points. POI stands for point of interest, and a POI capture point is just a capture point where, as you see, you get loot from standing in it, and it reveals all the chests and players in the area. Uh, Pretty good loot. None of it's really useful to me though, so we'll just continue and I will show you what this is. This is what's called an augment. It's basically like power-ups you get to choose. Right now, none of these two are really good, so I will just re-roll them for a possible better one. And I get Bloodhound, which is okay. It makes enemies hit, like get a ping on them basically, so you see them, but it's not very good and not useful for this guide. I do recommend getting the storm. What is it called? It's called the forecast. Forecast is very good. That's basically the only one you're gonna need throughout this tutorial. Other ones are optional, but it's up to you which ones you get. Right, so as we continue over here, we are going to search for another chest, get nothing good, but that's fine. There's a 50-50% chance to get either the hammer or something else. We're still in the circle, so we're going to go over here and find some enemies and at the bridge. So we're just gonna go fight them, bouncing around until we get close to them. And they are currently underneath us, but you know, I don't really know that. So I jump down, I see the guy right there, and I splam him. Sadly, I do miss, but there we go. How did that not hit? I hit him midair though, making him die by my friend. And as you see, we two just basically killed him very fast. Some more people over here. I'm gonna jump with the hammer and just really use the jumps to engage them and get close. And then use the actual hammer to just slam them down and deal massive damage. Really good strategy. There you go. Another one dead. They can't really do much because it does break builds too. So if you do build, you know, they don't really do much. Yeah. So that's the basic strategy, and you just want to repeat this until you win, basically. An important thing to remember is stay in the circle. You gotta always keep your eye on where the circle is going to be. Do that by pressing M to open the map. Pretty straightforward. Get another kill. We already have 4 kills as a team, as you see on the top right. And here we showcase how to do a bit of BMing, bad mouthing. We hit the elf on him as he is spectating us. What more can we say? It's the best thing, and it does make them rage. We do find a rocket launcher here, which is good for us, but unfortunately we only have 1 ammo, but our friend is gonna give us some. We find another. We don't really get anything good until we get forecast. Very good, and I will be showing that to you in just a few seconds. So just there we go. As you see, it's this is the big storm circle, and this is the smaller storm circle. And the smaller storm circle basically shows you where the next storm circle will be. So it's very important you stay close or in this area, since you don't want to move around too much when the actual storm closes in on you. It is okay to move out of that, of course, but it's general recommendation. Just try to stay alive and not die, because if you die, it's basically over for you. Your teammate can revive you, but it's a bit hard. So we're just gonna pick back up our hammer, find a 3rd hammer for one of my friends, and start killing people. 1 down, 2 down, and I believe that's 3 down, 4 knocked, 4 killed, 5 killed, and yeah, you're basically just gonna keep repeating that until you get a victory royale. And I hope you can get one too, but you know, maybe you're not as good as me. Just, if you do get a kill, remember to hit him with Take the Elf or Trombone or any emote you really like to hit on people. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'll see you next time.